Hello, young man. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic that can change your life, and that's the value of conflict management. You see, in life, we're constantly facing challenges and conflicts, whether it's at work, at home, or even with ourselves. And how we handle these conflicts can make all the difference in the world. Imagine you're in a situation where you're under a lot of pressure, and you have to make a decision that could affect not just yourself, but also the people around you. It's a high-stakes situation, and you need to stay calm and think clearly. That's exactly what I do when I'm out there fighting crime in Gotham City. I have to stay focused and keep my cool, even when the stakes are high. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do you do it, Batman? How do you do it, Batman? How do you manage to stay calm and think clearly in such high-pressure situations? Well, my young friend, it's all about preparation and experience. You see, as a crime fighter, I've been in countless situations where I've had to think on my feet and make quick decisions. And over time, I've developed a set of skills that help me stay calm and focused, even when the pressure is on. One of the most important things I've learned is the importance of staying calm and composed. When we're under pressure, it's easy to get caught up in our emotions and react impulsively. But that's exactly what we shouldn't do. Instead, we should take a step back, take a deep breath, and think clearly about the situation. That's what I do when I'm facing a difficult situation. I take a moment to collect my thoughts, assess the situation, and then make a decision based on my training and experience. Another important thing I've learned is the value of communication. When we're in a conflict situation, it's easy to get defensive and shut down communication. But that's exactly what we shouldn't do. Instead, we should try to listen to the other person's perspective and try to understand where they're coming from. That's what I do when I'm dealing with the villains of Gotham City. I try to understand their motivations, their goals, and their values. And then, I use that information to my advantage. Now I know that conflict management isn't always easy. Sometimes, it feels like the situation is too big, too complex, or too overwhelming. But that's exactly when we need to dig deep and find the strength to keep going. That's what I do when I'm facing a difficult situation. I remind myself of my training, my experience, and my values. And then, I use those things to guide me and help me make the right decision. As a crime fighter, I've had to deal with my fair share of conflicts and challenges, but I've also learned that conflict management isn't just about winning or losing. It's about finding a solution that works for everyone involved. That's what I try to do when I'm dealing with the villains of Gotham City. I try to find a solution that not only stops them from committing crimes, but also helps them to see the error of their ways and change their behavior. Now, I know that you may not be a crime fighter like me, but the principles of conflict management are still the same. Whether you're dealing with a difficult situation at work, at home, or in your personal life, the key is to stay calm, communicate effectively, and try to find a solution that works for everyone involved. So, my young friend, I hope you've learned something from my experiences as a crime fighter. Remember, conflict management is all about staying calm, communicating effectively, and finding a solution that works for everyone involved. And always keep in mind that it's not about winning or losing. It's about finding a solution that's fair and just for everyone. And if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're not sure what to do, just remember to take a step back, take a deep breath, and think clearly about the situation. And always keep in mind that you have the power to choose how you react to a situation. You can choose to react impulsively, or you can take a moment to think clearly and make a decision based on your values and principles. As a crime fighter, I've learned that conflict management is an ongoing process. It's something that requires practice, patience, and persistence. But the rewards are well worth it. When we learn to manage conflicts effectively, we can build stronger relationships, achieve our goals, and live a more fulfilling life. So, my young friend, I hope you'll take the lessons I've learned as a crime fighter and apply them to your own life. Remember, conflict management is all about staying calm, communicating effectively, and finding a solution that works for everyone involved. And always keep in mind that you have the power to choose how you react to a situation. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.